Yo dog, my name is Vikz and welcome to Tekkit Tutorials episode 3. And today guys we're going to be learning about blast proofing. Ever had a problem in Tekkit where, I don't know, a combustion engine blows up? No matter how well cooled you may make them, they will always blow up, they will always find a way, and then they may ruin your house, your laboratory, your facility, or whatever the hell you've made. They may ruin it. So there's a way in Tekkit to stop that from happening, right? You don't want shit to blow up, do you? Do you? No, I don't think you do. So let's learn on how to stop that, okay? So there's actually two main ways in Tekkit to actually protect your stuff. So the first way I'm going to show you is basically to make construction foam. Now construction foam isn't as good as the second option, however it looks so much better, it looks so much more colourful and stuff. So first of all what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make clay dust and coal dust. Now clay dust and coal dust are very simple to make. So to make clay dust you just put clay in a macerator and you have 2 clay dust. Now to make coal dust you do pretty much the same thing and you put coal in the macerator. So that's your dust, right? It's fairly simple, explanatory. Just put it in, you get your dust and you make it, right? Need to spawn in one more thing that I forgot to do. Alright, so then to actually make what you're going to need to make is construction foam, and this is pretty it's a pain in the ass to make because it uses water buckets, right? It doesn't necessarily use the water buckets in that sense. I'm just saying it uses water buckets. So you might have to make a ton of water buckets, or keep refilling the water source because it is quite annoying to make. I don't really know if there's an easier way to do it, but water goes over here, clay dust goes over here, coal dust, and then redstone, and you should get 3 construction foam. Now there's 2 ways to use this, right? Now I've got to constantly, keep putting water buckets there. So let's fast forward to get a full stack of construction foam. Okay, so we've got the construction foam ready, and a little tip before we go ahead. Construction foam, it doesn't look too appealing to me, right? It's not very colourful. So what you can do is in Tekkit, you can make these things called painters, right? And all you need to do is pretty simple. I need the sand as well. I'll show you in a second what the sand is for. But you basically make the painting like so. 2 iron, 3 wool, and then you make a painter, and then say I want to dye it to this color. You'll get the dye, and then you can then color the construction foam. However, you have to be wary though, construction foam does not harden instantly, and until it's hardened you can't paint it. So I think if I use a sand it will harden completely. So there we go, construction foam is now completely hardened. Say I want to paint it to blue, I can make like this kind of pattern on it, and we got some really nice looking blast resistant stuff. So let's build something real quick out of this, and then I'll show you how good it is in blast resistant. So once you've built your construction foam thingy-majig like so, or whatever you're building to basically protect something from exploding, it might be combustion engines, it might be just be to fend off creepers or anything. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. Just doing a little basic pattern, and now we're going to test it, right? So let's put some TNT down, see if this works. This is just normal TNT, and this should basically stop the explosion from going anywhere, in my professional opinion. And there we go. So as you can see, construction foam does protect you from TNT exploding. The ground doesn't look like it worked out too well. However, if I didn't enclose this space off, we would be totally fine. Now, one more little test that I want to do is with combustion engines, which are very popular and blowing up with everyone, no matter how cool they are. So let's try a combustion engine at work. So we all know that combustion engines are famous for exploding. You might leave a server on like me and make your quarry going with your combustion engines and come back an hour later and they've blown up and blown your floor to kingdom come. So let's help this combustion engine out a little and blow it up, because it's all natural, it always happens. So let's see if this construction foam will actually protect it, which it does. So as we can see, the combustion engine also blew up alongside with the TNT, or at least I hope I did, I'm not really sure. But as you can see, the construction foam did protect us. However, this will not protect you against nuclear reactors or anything above advanced TNT. And if you want to protect something from nukes and advanced TNT, or basically anything super hardcore, you're gonna have to use this material. So let's get ready for that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be making is reinforced stone. Now, this is a bit more expensive to make than construction foam, but it's still pretty worth it because this is the ultimate blast proofing that you can do. However, it doesn't look as nice as construction foam, so I guess there's always a downside to it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to need to go to a crafting bench, get 3 refined iron, 3 bronze and 3 tin, and we're going to need to make his advanced alloy. So you're going to need to make mixed metal ingots first, and then put them in a compressor, I believe. I think this is how it works. And you're going to have to compress them to advanced alloys. So we got some of these. I'm just going to spawn in the rest. So let's get some more advanced alloys. I just needed to show you how guys to make them. So let's get some 64 of them. We've got 64 advanced alloys, and then you just surround them by stone. So we need some of that as well. So I believe it's just normal stone. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically surround it by stone, put the advanced alloy in the middle, and then you'll get 8 reinforced stone. So you do get quite a bit, I guess you get quite a lot for your money. So let's get some of that. Since I'm in creative mode, I can just build something. So let's build, I think I can just spawn a nuke in, can't I? Does it work like that? Oh yes, there we go. So this is, oh god, this is just horrible. This will do a lot of damage. So let's get away from my little testing area over there, and let's just plant this over here. Now this, you know, everyone knows that nukes do a lot of damage, so let's just check that out. It's probably going to lag my computer out, but hey, what the hell. Boom anytime soon? I think it's giving me ample time to get away. Don't worry bro, I'll be fine. Did it just lag my computer out extremely or something? I don't know what's happening. Oh, there we go. Ho! So yeah, that's basically the power of a nuke going off. So as you can see, it's done a ton of damage. If that wasn't bedrock below me, I swear to God, I would have been obliterated in no time. So with the reinforced stone, how this basically works is you can surround it in the nuke or whatever you're building in reinforced stone. So this works especially good if you've got a nuclear reactor back in your home or anything like that, and you just surround it by reinforced stone. As you can see, it looks pretty bland, but it's like a really good bunker thing. So if the end of the world was coming, you'll build something out of reinforced stone, and it will basically protect everything. So alright, so as we can see, I built my reinforced bunker, and if this isn't 3x3 or enough to withstand the explosion, I don't know what is. So on Wikipedia it says if you want to withstand a nuclear explosion or a nuclear reactor basically blowing up, what you're going to have to do is basically surround it by 3x3. And here we go, we'll set it off. I don't know if I should cover the top, but hey, we'll do that as well. And once this explodes, we should still be fine, I believe, hopefully. Please work. Anytime now, would you like to blow up, Mr. Nuke? No? Oh, so it did work. So it works pretty well, I guess. Oh, it did. It worked well, really well, because this withstood it, which was the 3x3. I guess the sides that I didn't really do a good job on, but everything else was fine. So as you can see, reinforced stone is the way to go if you're going to build a nuclear reactor. It was a little pushed outwards, but as we can see, it still stood up strong. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something new. If you enjoyed this tutorial, oh my god, I'm trying to face my face. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to leave a like, rating, or any type of thing. If you didn't like it, still leave a like because you're helping a brother out. And I hope you enjoyed my dogs, and that's my new intro if you didn't notice. So see you all later, and if you want more tutorials or anything you need help on, just be sure to tell me, and I'll be sure to make a video.